What are we talking about today?
Hello everybody and welcome to What Are We Talking About? Today we're talking about The Walking Dead Season 6, Episode 4?
Yeah.
Here is Not Here, which changed of pace from last week where the first 3 episodes were modern story and high intensity action the whole time, and then this is more of a flashback episode with Morgan, right?
It's kind of like an origin story of what Morgan was up to in between the time that Rick found him again.
When he was kind of nuts.
And when he left in that time in between.
And how he became this, like, almost, how you put him a while ago, Buddhist.
Yeah, he's almost like a Buddhist.
And, like, his mantra is, like, don't kill anybody no matter how bad they are. And now we learned where he got that from.
That it was, during the zombie apocalypse, and that it was from a guy named Easterman, who basically took him in.
Which I've seen that guy before. He's
I've seen him before too, but honestly, looking at the guy's physique, you'd be surprised that the guy
he survived that
long. Survived that long.
One thing, when I first had only heard his voice, when Morgan was like, gonna get his goat, and he was like, don't do that, that's not your goat, or whatever. Yeah. He sounded a little bit like James Spader, and I was like, what? They're gonna have James Spader in
That would be crazy.
Like Ultron? And then, oh no, it's that guy. But this, like I said, I've seen this dude before in other things too.
I have too. No, it was, like, even though it was a change of pace from the other episodes, I enjoyed it. Like, it was definitely, it's not like the other ones where I was just like, I was waiting to see the next episode. After this one, I'm still waiting to see what's going on.
Well, that's because, the next episode is hopefully going to be explained last episode, right? Because this was almost like a palate cleanser, where it's like high intense, and then it's just like, we're going to just show you something else for a little while, and then next week we'll get back to this other story, right? Yeah.
No, like, it was, like I said, like, it was a good explaining what Morgan was up to in that time. Because when he came back and he's acting the way he was from the last time you seen him when he was completely nuts.
Mm-hmm. It was a drastic change.
It was like, what happened to him?
Yeah,
and then,
I liked the new Morgan, but it's like, how did he become this way? Because last time we seen him, he was just mad and like collecting weapons and like clearing out zombies and everything, right? Like just trying to kill everybody.
Clear.
And then now when we see him, the first time we see him kind of is when he's trying to get to Terminus, right? Mm-hmm. Which is where it left off at the end of this last episode. But yeah, there was that gap of like, he went from basically being the polar opposite to what he has become now, right? Mm-hmm. So that was the biggest thing, was like, I really wanted to see what happened, and they did. I liked this episode. Like, it was a really good job and strong character moments and stuff. A little bit, some of the fighting between Morgan and Easterman, or Easterman or whatever, I thought you can tell this is a TV show.
Oh yeah.
But the thing is, the only reason why I say that is because episodes 1, 2, and 3 felt like movies.
They did.
Right?
They definitely did. And no, with this, it was like, I did, like you said, the character development or whatever. Maybe not so much on Morgan's part, but definitely on Easterman's part. Like, you get to find out that, like...
all kinds of stuff.
Because eventually, after seeing, like, when you first see this guy, you figure out, okay, this is going to be the guy that changes Morgan. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, okay, well, how is he going to do this? But you find out, okay, he is, like, he was a psychiatrist beforehand and all sorts of stuff. And you learn
At first, he says that because when he lets you know that this dude did all that shit to him and fucking killed his family and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then he kind of makes it seem like he just let it go. But then later you find out, I
did like hearing that, because it made the audience and Morgan realize that he is human too. Yeah. He wasn't able to...
He's made some mistakes.
Yeah, he's made some mistakes too.
Done some things he's just like
learned from it, and he's been able to, just take away from that experience, right?
Yeah.
And that's how Morgan almost learns that, okay, like, if he can do it, so can I.
Yeah, and the fact that guy said, I did lock that guy in there, I did let him starve to death, and I got no satisfaction from it, right? So it's like, just goes to show that that's the same kind of reason why Morgan was doing all this clearing of everything, right? And he was just basically saying, like, no matter what, it doesn't matter if you kill every single last zombie, you won't be you won't find peace until you decide to not kill anyone else.
Except for zombies.
Other than zombies, but they're already dead, right?
Yeah. No, like
because he wasn't just killing zombies. He also killed that father and son duo.
Oh yeah. Which we don't like. Maybe it almost seemed like the father was going to go kill him, but like the kid himself did honestly almost seem like he was sorry for.
Yeah, but I mean the thing
actions.
is, they
at
were
the same time
they were chasing
sort
him
of
through
world.
the woods.
Yeah,
like,
but at the same time, in that sort of world, you gotta do that, right? Like it's kill or be killed, and that's where this whole conflict. Like that's maybe the one problem I have with Morgan now, is that like I like his whole peaceful thing, but that whole not gonna kill. It's just like in this.
Sometimes you have to.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. That guy that he had in his house, and the guy was just like, "I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill everybody
wolves,
here." Like that's just what's gonna happen.
The women, the children too. Yeah, like it's just like Morgan right then should have just gotten rid of him, because this guy's gonna it's gonna be interesting to see how things happen with Morgan later on in Walking Dead, whether or not he does choose to finally kill again, because I have a feeling this is going to come back to bite him in the ass.
Especially this guy that he has in this house. That guy's just still in Alexandria, right? Like, his hands are tied, but now he's just alone in a house. You don't think he can figure out a way to escape and then fulfill what he said, is that if he gets the chance, he's going to kill every single person in that place and take what they have.
No, like this was a great character development episode for sure. So it'll be interesting to see what happens next episode, now that or just throughout the entire season, next couple of seasons, to see how Morgan evolves.
No, I agree.
Apocalypse.
That's the thing. Morgan I was always found him to be an interesting character, but he just kind of was in spurts, and you didn't really know that much about him. And this episode did a really, really good job of just showing
Morgan is.
Yeah, everything about him, and not only that Easterman or whatever. And even though he was only in one episode of an entire 6-season show, I still feel like I know him better than a lot of the characters that live in Alexandria.
Oh yeah, for
right?
sure. Like we haven't got a lot of backstory on pretty much a lot of the characters.
No, and most of them are dead now because of the wolves attacking, right?
Yeah, or the
horde.
Them coming, the group of people trying to get back to Alexandria after trying to redirect the horde, and only 3 made it, really?
That we know of.
I guess there's Rick, but we haven't seen.
That's a toss-up because the door, that was literally a cliffhanger straight up. Like the door was open, and
I feel like they're not going to kill off Rick.
Especially if Glenn is really dead. Spoiler alert from last week, but
which they are really trying to make either there's so much speculation on both sides of whether or not.
If he's not dead, then the producers of the show are a bunch of dickheads, because they're making it seem like he's dead. And if they're just trying to fake it out, and exactly, they took his name out of the opening credits. If they're just trying to fake the viewers out, dick move. Be fucking honest. It's different with Game of Thrones, where they kill somebody every friggin' episode, and then maybe Jon Snow's not dead. That whole thing. That's a little bit different. Whereas with Walking Dead, I don't know. It just seems like there was always a little bit more.
Well, I just hope that we find out for sure in this next episode whether or not he is dead or alive.
Because there's still, I heard a rumor that he was seen filming second half of season 6, not zombified Glenn, with a character that hasn't been introduced yet, meaning it's not a flashback, right?
Yeah, no.
So who knows? He might still be alive. He might be dead.
Well, have you been watching much of the Walking Dead or the Fear the Walking Dead webisodes or whatever?
Is it I didn't know.
There's I think 5 out or whatever.
Of the airplane thing?
Of the airplane thing. And there's that one girl.
I've only seen the first one still.
Could quite possibly be a relative to Glenn. And who knows, maybe we'll... I can't see that. Won't work. Never mind. Anyways, I guess
I'll have to watch some of that Flight 227 or whatever the hell it's called.
I think it's 462.
462 later. But I don't know, that's our thoughts on this. What's it called again?
Here's Not Here.
Oh, Here Is Not Here. I just about said Home Away from Home. But anyways, that's our thoughts on the episode, and it was a good episode, even though it was a little slower and not as intense of action and stuff. because the actual character development and story of this episode was quite good. But like I said, it did feel a little less, I don't know, almost budget, a little bit less just compared to the other previous 3 episodes, which literally felt like movies.
Oh yeah, if you were to watch them all in a row, like it would feel like
Yeah.
a long movie
Mm-hmm.
with a cliffhanger.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, let us know what you think about this episode in the comments down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you think that Glenn's actually dead? Do you think he is... Do you think that the Walking Dead people are just being a bunch of dicks and trying to trick us? Let us know. Never stop learning.